Hi, Senator Espeat. My name is Schaeffer. I am the co-chair of the Working Families Party Manhattan chapter, and I'm here today to speak on behalf of the Working Families Party. As many of you know, that's New York's progressive independent party. We moved up to row D in 2010, and this is a coalition of labor unions and community organizations like Citizen Action and New York Communities for Change, organized in 1998 to bring about progressive economic and social justice legislation, and also, in large part, to elect Democrats and help the Democrats take back the state Senate. We need to do that again a little more thoroughly next year, hopefully. That's right. The Working Families Party has its initial main issue was the minimum wage, raising the minimum wage from shameful $5.15 an hour up to a slightly less shameful $7.15 an hour. It took many years to get that done. Another issue that we stressed was reform of the Rockefeller drug laws. It also took many years, as well as helping enact progressive income taxes to address the state's revenue problems. That was done, and now the Working Families Party is prioritizing strengthening New York City's rent and eviction laws, not just the city, but throughout the state. I would like to say that I'm happy to be in Albany, but I'm not. I'm a constituent of Senator Espeat. We could meet in the district. The reason we're here is because New York City, as several people have already said, does not have jurisdiction over our own rent laws. It used to. In 1971, things were working fine. There were 1 million rent-controlled apartments. The median rent in New York City was $215 a month, which happened also to be the basic shelter allowance for someone on welfare. It's still $215 a month for someone on welfare, the basic shelter allowance, but rents have tripled and quadrupled on average since New York City lost control of our rent laws. As Speaker Quinn said, we need our rent laws back, but as long as the legislature does have control of New York City's law, for God's sake, get it right. The laws have been weakened in so many ways in recent years that it's not good enough to renew the laws. The laws have to be strengthened in so many different ways. Speaker Quinn talked about learning from history, and I just happened to be looking through some of my folders from the 1997 fight, and I just want to share a couple of things that I found in those old folders before I wrap up my remarks. One is an article from the New York Times. Landlord groups begin drive to reassure elderly tenants. What happened is that when it was clear that they were talking about imposing vacancy decontrol in 1997, tenant advocates pointed out that there'd be a move to harass people out of their homes. The landlords said, "Oh no, why would we do that?" Other than to get the huge rent increases that we're fighting so hard to achieve. And the landlords began a public relations campaign, just as the Rent Stabilization Association is now, to reassure tenants that they'll be safe from the wolves at the door. And they accused Democrats of scaring seniors, which was a theme that took national the next year in 1998, when Democrats pointed out that if Republicans had the chance, they would have asked, eviscerate Medicare, which is exactly what they're trying to do. And the other thing that I found in here is a front page from the Daily News. I'll show it to the folks in the back first, but it says, "Tenants to governor, take a hike. No rent laws, no votes." No votes, say marchers. No rent laws, no votes. No rent laws, no votes.
Thank you, Daniel.